Hey, welcome to another episode of Ask a Photo Pro. I help emerging and struggling photographers that are trying to leave that 9 to 5 life, transition into the life of a working pro. That's what I do. It's my gift. I've been doing it for 25 years, helping emerging and struggling photographers. I've been doing it since my 3rd year of business. I've been training my assistants, helping them transition into pros. Every Thursday, I do photo reviews on this show. And by the way, that is how you join photo submissions. Guess what? We are coming into the last 10 slots. This is the vibe, is that I cut off how many people I can possibly review photos for at 75. That is it. That is the number. And when we get to 75, and because I have an accelerator and my accelerator get those people, they get in there as well, because in accelerator get photo reviews as part of the offer. There's basically 10 slots left. So the next 10 people who join photo reviews, those are that now everybody who is in my photo review system, those are people who I do photo reviews for. If people drop off, meaning you stop paying for photo reviews, you drop off or whatever, you stop submitting, totally cool. But it just means that someone else is going to have the opportunity to jump on, see that there's a slot, they're going to book that slot, and then when you come to re-up, you might not get that slot. What that does is it makes it so I have a rotating amount of shooters where I'm only ever doing photo reviews for 75 people. Simple. And it makes it so I don't have to go crazy about scalability. How am I going to scale this to review thousands of people's photos? Can't. Just can't. Super simple. So that's the vibe. There's 10 more slots. Go to Last Chance this link. I imagine that the photo reviews will probably close today. That's one thing to know. So go there. The next thing is I give assignments. Every week I give an assignment, a very, very tight brief. And these assignments are to help you become not only used to getting very tight briefs from a potential client, but also knowing how to execute that tight brief on a deadline. Because you're not going to get paid to just shoot whatever and do it whenever and hand it in whenever. And then I'm going to pay you. This is not going to happen. So what I've invented is what we call Behind the Picture Magazine. And Behind the Picture Magazine is basically you submit here, and we'll start it next week, because this is today we're talking about testimonials, and I'll get into that in a second. But starting next week, we are actually going to be doing a weekly digest via email of every photographer that wins photo of the week. Sometimes there's 4, sometimes there's 10, sometimes there's 6, and there's always a best in show. So every week I have one of my viewers who is going to be managing Behind the Picture Magazine. It's going to be a newsletter. You're going to have to subscribe, and I'll give you guys the address and all that stuff once we start it. But we're now entering into the publishing side of this. So if you submit, if I'm helping you, if your work is leveling up and you start winning photo of the week, now I'm going to start capturing, doing small interviews and sending those out to hundreds of people. So it's going to bring more people in to watch the photo reviews, and it's also going to bring people to you, because of course we're going to share your website and your Instagram and all that stuff. So it's the beginning of the marketplace. That's the next thing that I'm working on, is developing a marketplace for you so I can help you promote yourself out into the world as a photographer. Is why I give very tailored photographer assignments. By the way, everybody who is watching, thank you. In case you do not know me, I am Carty. If you are watching at home, members only live streams is the norm nowadays, meaning if you want to chat with me, you can watch some of these live streams. No, not all of them. Some of them I'm going to start putting my members live streams behind paywalls as well, meaning you have to be a member to watch, because again, I'm trying to attract the most serious photographers. Sadly, when I just let anybody watch everything that I do, the amount of people who are actually acting on the things that they should be doing, the amount of people, like, yeah. So incentivizing, also the photo review show, after a week, it's going to become members only. So if you miss the photo review show, You're going to have a week to watch it, and then it's going to become members only. Members are going to be able to watch all my content always, forever. So, yeah, that's some small things that I'm going to be tweaking starting next week. All right, guys, you ready? Today's assignment was super simple. I asked for a testimonial. And again, you have to join the community if you want to participate with these assignments. You got to join with the last couple of slots to participate in the actual photo reviews. But I give an assignment, and every week this assignment gets posted into my community. And this week's assignment was simple. Very, very, very simple. Photo review Thursday, obviously, I'm just saying closed. But what I'm asking you for is, or what I asked you for this week, is to set up a horizontal video, including everything that you need for an interesting set. Record a 1 to 3 minute video discussing all the valuable takeaways that you've learned from me and my teaching. So this is a two-prong. By the way, Vince, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the squad. Thank you. And Nina, gifted a member. Nina, let's go, baby. I am so sorry that my smoke machine is not on, Nina, but thank you. I'm going to turn that smoke machine. Garan, gifted 5 banger guy. Garan, thank you. Smoke machine is warming up. I'm gonna release the smoke very shortly. Thank you, Garan, and thank you, Nina. We got 6 new members joining. I'm gonna gift my 5. I gift 10 members a month. I'm gonna gift my 5 a little bit later in the month. I gifted some early in the month. I'm going to gift some later in the month, just so I spread it out. All right. So this was my ask. I asked for you to set up a horizontal video, including everything that you need for an interesting set, and also record a 1 to 3 minute video discussing a valuable takeaway that you've learned from me and my teaching. I've requested that you be centered in frame, introduce yourself, tell us what you're talking about, and touch on how you found me. Explain how my content helped you create some sort of a transformation for yourself, for your work, for your mindset. And I'm also wondering, since you found me, what have you done differently? And what would you be doing? What would you be doing if you hadn't found me? And then my request is end with a strong call to action, which is a CTA. That could be subscribe to Carty's YouTube, or get into Carty's community, or join my accelerator. And again, this is a two-pronged thing. The reason that I requested this testimonial is because, number one, testimonials and social proof of the people who are in my programs is actually how more people will get into my program. But secondly, everybody who watches needs to get comfortable talking to camera. When you talk to camera, or when you get used to talking to camera, whether it's just your phone or this crazy set that I have here, when you get used to that, what ends up happening is when you're talking to a stranger, it becomes super easy to talk to a stranger. It becomes super easy to talk to a client because you understand your messaging and you understand how to communicate. I'm a strong communicator. So I spent a lot of time helping you who's watching me also communicate strongly. And it's important because when you're commanding the kind of rates that I command and the kind of rates that I'm trying to help you command, you need to be able to speak with authority, with confidence and clarity. Clarity and simplicity, although speaking with simple words doesn't make you sound dumb. It just, for smart people, it just makes it so they don't need to use any brain power to understand what you're trying to say. So, communication. And so basically, again, and the reason was because I need to make this channel blow up. I just crossed 19,000 subscribers, by the way. Thank you, everybody who has helped me get to 19,000 subscribers. It's insane. Like, it's insane. When I actually look at this, when I look at my clock here, and it says 19,000. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, and thank you, by the way, for subscribing, whoever you are and wherever you are. I'm 1,000 away. Thank you, Mike. I'm 1,000 away from 20,000 subscribers. And I want you all to understand that it's because of video that you know me. It's because of video that you know me. And I also want you to understand that I've gained 18,000 subscribers in 11 months. 18,000. Just from doing one thing, which is trying to help one person become a professional photographer. It's crazy. So again, if for people who were too nervous about talking on camera, I asked for you a new self-portrait and a written version of what I'm asking, and I provided a link. Now, the thing that's incredible is this this app that I'm using called Senja. Senja, by the way, I'm not at this point a affiliate. I don't make any money by recommending Senja to you, but I will tell you, this is by far, let's go, Captain Redbeard. Let's go. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome. Deviant Art, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate. Everybody who's becoming a member, I'm giving smoke to all y'all. No commands, is that what you're asking? ATEM's running. So you should be able to do, yeah, you should be able to do all of that stuff, I think. Interesting. Why is that not happening? Well, I did do my best here. That's working. Yeah, why is that? Why am I not hearing that? But it is working on that end. Bizarre. Guys, what's this? Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to... I thought I had it connected. I even jumped on here. Okay, stop with the screenshots. Clearly it's not working. Stop. Please stop trying. Please stop trying. Clearly it's not working. Okay. Yeah, there's some things that there's something I have to fix. I thought it was a connection OBS, whatever. Forget about that. It's not important. We'll figure that out another time. Okay? Please? Like, just forget about the glitches. Like, understand this. I give you guys these glitches in order to like make it more engaging when I'm having a conversation or when you're watching me. But when it gets to the point when I'm in the dead conversation and I'm super serious and then you start glitching the camera, this frustrates me because it makes me think that you're not paying attention. So when that starts to happen, it makes me not want to let you do that anymore because it's distracting for the people who are watching it after the fact. It's distracting for the people who are watching it as a video later. So don't depend on that because I might take it away because you're abusing it. Cool? All right. Right now it's not working. Stop complaining. All right. So I have this incredible app that I've found. It's called Senja. And Senja, basically, it's senja.io. And I will show you it like this. And it's basically a testimonial collector. It's a testimonial collector. And the thing that's the most crazy, is it's two people who started this company. And one of them, it's black owned. It's actually black owned. Like, one of the guys who started this is, looks like me. And that just made me even happier. And when I see what this actually does, and the fact that I emailed these guys and they emailed me back, like replied back right away, like the actual founders. So like I have a dialogue with them. So this is going to be someone that I might bring on as a sponsor. But the thing that's incredible is it's the best capture tool for capturing testimonials. And again, I guess they do have an affiliate, so maybe I'll sign up for that. But it's an amazing tool for capturing testimonials. And this is what I did to capture your testimonials today. And the thing that's amazing is it's not just one form. I have a happy client form, and then I have my Carty method testimonial form. So you can create multiple different forms depending on what you're trying to get a testimonial for. And it's pretty sick. And then when I share that link, it just looks like this. Have I helped you on your pro photography journey? It can't be just between us. The world needs to know. And you can also record a video right in here. And the thing that's amazing is then I get everybody's testimonials and I get them inside Senja, and I can tag what type of a testimonial it is. I also have a happy client testimonial, and the happy client testimonial is completely different. How was your experience with me? I hope you thought our session together was great, as great as I did. I hope I brought value. Please, could you share your transformational experience with a short video or a heartfelt written testimonial? If you're recording a video, thank you. They have the most impact. Don't forget to smile and be enthusiastic. So what this does is now it creates this whole new level of engagement with your clients where they're like, wow, I get to make a testimonial. And the thing that's nuts is once you actually have the testimonials, you can import them into Squarespace. You can import them directly into whatever website you have. So you can choose all the different ways and all the different formats. And here are just some of the testimonials that I've approved. And once you approve them, they just go into a testimonial system. So now from here, I can just grab a widget and then literally put this inside my Kajabi. Like I can just put this inside my website. Like just grab a widget and then grab the code and put it inside my website. So I can have a testimonials page, and every time I approve a new testimonial, as you can see here, I'll just hide my camera. As you can see here, I have a whole bunch of unapproved testimonials that I've been given. As soon as I approve the testimonials, then they start to populate. So this is basically one of the sickest tools for collecting testimonials, and you can just export them, you can share them as tweets, and it gives you all of these beautiful like designs. So you can just take one of these designs like a pop-up and then like take one of your testimonial and then create little like literally tweets with people talking about how you've helped their business, you know? So this is all part of my like super advanced level photography education. And I'm not here trying to teach you apertures and shutter speeds, because if that's where you're at, like I'm the wrong channel. I'm really trying to help you with advanced photography understanding, advanced, and photography business understanding. Everything that I learn that works, I teach you the next day. Literally everything that I start using, that's a tool that now is like suddenly has changed my life, I'm talking about it. Just like Indie. Indie's another one of those tools where I'm not going to get into Indie too much because I'm actually bringing on, I have my agent from Indie, as he's going to come on as a guest, and we're going to walk through the software step by step, and I'm going to take questions from you because people are like so afraid to jump into Indie. I'm going to show you, we're going to make a video on it. The guy who like the rep is going to be there. We're going to walk through, and any questions, you guys could just fire questions at me and fire questions at this guy. So yeah. Just because there's too many people who are getting stuck on Indie. All right, so I asked for testimonials and I collected a lot of them. Now I am going to do this from, I think I'm going to do this from the Carty method, because I think that makes a little bit more sense. Now that I've showed you the assignment, I have a massive monitor, by the way. I have a 4K 32-inch monitor. That's like, it's why my text appears so small for you on your monitor. It's just my monitor so big. All right. So, and you can see also, if you're not in my community, I have 3 communities. I have the hub, I have photo submissions, and I have my accelerator. And up here is where you see the assignments. Every week I give an assignment. Let's look at what we have been given. We are going to look at oldest to newest because I think it's fair to look at the first people who've submitted first. And our first submitter is Ammon. And Ammon submitted both through Senja. Let's go. And look at how sick that looks as a testimonial.
Hey there,
from Ammon. Like it's actually, it looks slick, and you have the option of going full screen. So for me, this is a win. This is a win as far as the back end of this. Let me just move my epidemic over here. All right, because I'm gonna have to keep stopping this music. Let's switch this and this. All right. And volume. So let's go back to Ammon. Oops. Let me find the right screen. There he is. All right. Back to Ammon. And also AirPlay. What? AirDrop? Let's hear what Ammon has to say.
Eamon Thompson here. I hope everyone... Hey there, Eamon Thompson here. I hope everyone out there is having a great day. There's a very special person that I found this year that I'd like to tell you about. If you're thinking about becoming a professional photographer or already a working professional that's struggling, let me bend your ear for a moment, as it might just change your life. It changed mine. At the start of this year, I found this YouTube channel, Carty. A working professional photographer, his main goal right now is to turn more people into working professionals, and ones that actually make it, you know, and by make it I mean money. His personality and teaching style is like all of my favorite instructors rolled into one wonderful person. So soon after following his YouTube and getting into that content, I joined his masterclass and doing the weekly photo reviews. It's just been monumental changes. It's a lot to take in. I'm still digesting it all, still learning all the lessons. So it's not just about the classes and the learning though, because the Carty method is a community that you join into, and that is a really, really great and very important part of it. I think for me so far, and I'm just about 6 months in, is that my biggest takeaway, I'd say, is the mindset change. The mindset change from doing IT for the last 26 years, working on computers and networks, nothing very creative there, so putting on the creative hat again, and letting myself fly, and have Steve Carty to thank for that. So if you're looking for something life-changing that will push yourself in ways that you didn't know, clear those roadblocks, you should join the Carty method. Join the Professional Accelerators program, join the photo reviews, or just stay at the free level in the community and interact with all the wonderful people in there. You won't regret it. I hope you have a great day.
Ammon. Let's go, Ammon. Thank you for submission. That was so good. So good. I mean, as you get more comfortable, number one, I want you to look back at the first time I asked you to make a video. Do that for me. Like, on your own time, go back and look at the first video that I asked you to make, and now look at this one. And this time you had your notes on this monitor, so there was a little bit of like of this, which is okay, but what I would suggest next time is just put notes on your phone, and just have your phone and use your phone like a prop, and literally be like, right, I wanted to say that too, and then get into the next thing, and then put the phone down and blah, 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 and then, I don't want to forget, right, and then, so it makes it so your eye contact is riveting. Like, eye contact is the thing that is why I think that my contact is so powerful, is because I'm really about the eye contact. And I think that this is super important. Obviously, you're starting to get into hand gestures, and when you inflected with the hat and referenced wearing my merch, by the way, thank you. Cop your merch on my channel. it's just starting to feel like a new Ammon. Look at your set. You got your husky desk behind. You got some light going on. You're starting to build something, and you look the part. You're starting to feel, to me, like the photographer that I've always believed that you can be. Guys, that's Ammon Thompson. Thank you so much. That is an 11 for me, my guy. Very, very well done. Progress is amazing, like literally amazing. That was Ammon Thompson. So understand that you can see how it's beautiful. For me, it's beautiful. You know, again, my birthday's next week, so you're also doing this as part of like a little bit of a gift to me. You know, as Ammon Thompson. This is Gary Rishi. He said he shot with this with an 85. All right.
It's official.
So let's have a look at Gary. Full screen. And again, keep in mind, guys, this is like many of these people's like first time on video ever. First time having to do something like this ever. So bear in mind, it's amazing.
It's official. Carty has infiltrated my dreams. Maybe that's a sign that I'm becoming immersed in his program, in his community. I'm Gary Ricky. I'm a photographer in New York. And I would say last winter, I found myself at somewhat of a crossroad, at a turning point, not sure what direction I was headed in with my photography, or not sure what direction my photography was taking me. Well, one Thursday night I happened to be on YouTube and I found Carty doing his live stream photo reviews. And I immediately noticed how objective he was, how he was critiquing technical aspects of the photos, and subjective where appropriate, different from YouTubers who tend to critique based upon ego and feelings. Carty was clearly a photographer using YouTube as a tool, as opposed to a YouTuber using photography as a talking point, if that makes sense. The kicker is that anybody who becomes a submission level member can have their photos reviewed. So I immediately took advantage of that, although not as much as I should be. And more recently, I became a member of his accelerator course, which has totally immersed me into this community where historically I was kind of a lone wolf, not able to draw the experiences of others or get real-time feedback. And it's just changed the way I construct my schedule each day. I've already done my first revision of my website, something that I had been procrastinating for a good 2 years at this point. If I had to say, I would put myself at level somewhere between stage 2 and stage 3 of the stages of photographer. And I feel confident that Carty and the community will help push me through the valley of despair and up toward level 4. If you don't know what Steve Carty's 4 stages of the photographer are, you aren't watching enough of his content.
Gary Rishi. Gary. That was lovely. Thank you for sharing, Gary. Gary. I mean, the passion that these photographers have that find me is insane. And it matches my own passion, because I'm crazy for this. I'm crazy for the craft. I'm crazy for your success. I just want you to make it that is it. And I know what it takes to make it, and it's hard. And I know that once I started being on video, it made making it easier. So it's why I encourage you to do it. So, Gary, the 85 is tricky. The 85 is tricky because an 85, which is what you shot with, the lens, an 85 doesn't get the same, it doesn't have the same tracking because it's the shallow depth of field. It's so shallow that like this like little bit of back and forth, this lens that I'm shooting with, like on both of these cameras, I'm shooting with a 16. This is a Canon R50. This is a Canon R50. I have same camera, same lens on both cameras. A 16 millimeter, you see how much I am with my hands. So a 16 allows me to move a little bit more. And also, if I lose the focus, it comes back so fast. It comes back so fast. So for you, what I would say is start recording with a little bit of a wider lens because you're able to pull back, you're able to come right into the camera and it grabs that focus where the 85 has a hard time tracking. So that's my only suggestion. But oh my God, make more videos, Gary. That was so dope, man. Thank you for all the kind words. That, people, was Gary Rishi. Let's go. And Gary, again, all of these are 11s for me. Like all of these, like the emphatic, the passion. You see, when you're talking about something, it becomes really hard to now contain it within a certain amount of time. It becomes really hard to contain it. But Gary kept it underneath our 3-minute window. That's Gary Rishi, everybody. All right, Garin. Garin is saying, this is my testimonial. And again, I am just going to click. And we are going to... And again, the thing that's amazing about this is this platform is like, it's gamified. All right, I want you to watch. I want to watch this. It's gamified. So watch what happens when I click this. Like confetti. You see confetti for your clients before you actually launch it. And it also does like an autoplay. So you actually get to see what you're about to see. So you get this beautiful little confetti. You see the person like moving even before you've hit the play button. So you're inclined to like, you want to know what this person is saying about Carty. Like it gives you like this little 5-second like mini GIF. So it's such an incredible tool. Please start using it. Please start using it. And honestly, I'm not an affiliate yet, so maybe I'll make you wait until I get my offer code.
How's it, beautiful people? My name is Kieran Roth. I am from South Africa, and I'd like to chat to you about something that changed my professional photography career for the better. A couple of months ago, I was in a real slump. My studio was quiet. I didn't really know what to shoot. And then I came across a guy called Carty, first on YouTube, and then I went over to his website, and I booked a 15-minute Zoom call. We ended up chatting for like 45 minutes, and he suggested I join his Pro Accelerator group. He listened. He's kind. He really wanted to hear what I had to say and what my pain points were. And since I've been in the program and working through the course material, everything about the way I see professional photography has changed. I have become more conscious about how I approach my clients, my planning, the systems I use, the software I use, and I'm doing personal shoots. So that backdrop is for tomorrow. So the spark's been reignited again. And I can't thank him enough. It's been an awesome experience so far. And then there's also a community attached to the program, which is really fantastic. I love using it because I could post a shot in there or post an idea, and there's like 30 other photographers that jump on and give you input and help you out with ideas. Everybody from beginners right through to seasoned pros. So we coach each other, we help each other, and sometimes we just hang out on a Zoom call and chat about photography stuff and life in general. So one last time, thecartymethod.com. Go check it out. You'll find templates, software, ideas, everything on that site. Sign up for the Pro Accelerator. If you want to change your photography career for the better, if you want to get out of the slump that you might be in, or if you want to start becoming a pro, I suggest going to thecartymethod.com, signing up, join us in the Pro Accelerator community. I really hope to see you there. Cheers.
Wow, man, that was a banger. Oh, dude, the two cameras, Garan. The before and afters. Like, I mean, you are right ready to be a proper content creator. Like, you're so ready. Like, this second shot, this second angle, the shallow depth of field. I mean, you could have introduced that second shot earlier. There's so many, like, I'm proud of you. Honestly, like I'm trying not to get emotional. I'm trying to be objective here. I'm trying to get not to get emotional about all these great things these fine people are saying about me, but I'm just doing God's work. That's it. I just want you to succeed. And how I help you succeed is just by telling you everything. I mean, obviously, YouTube's the top of the funnel. I can't give everything here for free. This is just, there's too many people who aren't serious, sadly. Too many people who are tire kicking. Like, they like photography today, tomorrow they like something else. I want psychopaths. Seriously. Psycho people. People who are going to be photographers no matter what. Those are the people who I'm most attracted to, the people who I can help the most, the people who are savages. Anyone who's kind of wishy-washy, I'm going to offend you at some point. Seriously. Garan. Garan, thank you so much, man. Like, that was just an absolute pleasure. And your voice, man, your accent is killer. Killer. And again, why are you not collecting testimonials like this from the people who you shoot for? Why would you not be doing that? Why would you not be collecting testimonials from the people that you work for using Senja? Why wouldn't you do that? Like, it's, come on, this shit is beautiful. Beautiful. All right, I need more. Give me more. Give me more. That was Garan. This is Jermaine Dean. This is part of my testimony about how I love being in this group. This is Jermaine Dean. Jermaine posted his video right inside of my community. Let me do a little audio adjustment. Or Jermaine's video might just be low. Hang tight.
I like to talk about my testimony about being part of the Carty group.
To Jermaine, your audio's low. It's low, like low, as in low, as in my people can't hear it. So I have to do some real, adding some filters, adding some gain, trying to bring up the sound of your audio. This is something that you really need to learn when it comes to making video. You can't not think about audio. Even if I showed you nothing, literally, if I showed you a black screen, as long as I have this clear radio voice, you can listen to me, which is why I have such a high quality microphone. But microphone levels, if I'm back here, it doesn't sound the same as if I'm up here. So we are going to try to up your gain, but I make no promises. Let's have a listen to what Mr. Jermaine Dean has to say.
Hello, my name is Jermaine. I like to talk about my testimony about being part of the Carty group, especially the Pro Accelerator. I've been doing this for about a month now. And what got me to to trust him and get into this group, I seen a video that he made. It was called The Shy Photographer. And this was something I've been dealing with pretty much all my life. I've been here almost 48 years. So I was very impressed by what he had to say and the knowledge that he teaches, and show everybody that it helped me grow. Even 30 days, I have grown faster than anything that I have seen or been through in my entire life. And from that, I'm looking forward to overcoming a lot of different obstacles. So what I encourage everybody is that check those videos out and the other information that he has on there, but also join his group.
We stopped. Not sure why. I'm sorry. Hang tight. Yeah, this is very bizarre. Keep loading here, people. Yeah, this is, let's see if we can start it up again here, people. Sorry. This is, Jermaine. Jermaine did not use the Senja link. Let's just fast forward to about... Yeah, this is weird, Jermaine. Now your video is like not even showing. That's weird. Now I'm getting like a line through it. Okay, here we go. So let's go right to about here.
30 days, I have grown faster than anything that I have seen or been through in my entire life. And from that, I'm looking forward to overcoming a lot of different obstacles. So what I encourage everybody is that check those videos out and the other information that he has on there, but also join his group, especially if you can get to the Pro Accelerator. I promise you, you will learn a lot. And sometimes it's a little bit of information overload, but we need it. But he tells you the truth. And these are the things that I love about the group and love about the videos. I wish I could spend more time with it because I do work for another company, so it does keep me busy, but he helps me to stay focused. And so if anything you can do is send him some love, become a member, learn as much as you can. I promise you will grow quickly with him. Take care.
Wow. Well, Jermaine Dean, thank you. Jermaine Dean, everybody. Thank you. First of all, your set is good. Your set is good looking. The light is good. I mean, obviously you're wearing sunnies, right? And when you wear sunnies, you're going to get these reflections from any kind of ring light or anything like that.
My name is Jermaine.
Oops. You're going to get these type of reflections in if you're using a ring light, if you're wearing sunglasses, everything that you see, you're gonna see in the glasses. So again, I like the set is nice though. The little, like the Venetians, a little bit of light coming here. You got some points of interest, the Monstera, you got lots of like greenery here. Exposure wise though, we're losing a little bit of detail here in your shirt. It's getting a little bit digital. I'm not sure if you shot this with a phone, but even if it's fine if you did shoot it with a phone, I just want you to think now, how could you make the audio better? Because I think if you're shooting it with a phone that's inside behind your like your ring light and you're just using like the speakerphone with the like, now it has that it's far away volume where yeah, I can talk here and you still hear me, but that's the sound. And the difference to when you have a microphone or AirPods, whenever I'm using my phone, I use these AirPods and I just plug these in my ears. And now I can actually, this is the microphone and the audio's crystal clear. So small things that we can do and making videos with the equipment that we have, audio, you can look at anything. If the audio is great, If the audio is great, you can tolerate it. Right now, I'm about to get a new machine. I'm very close. Like, I don't know. We'll see. A couple of month or so away from getting a new machine, getting the Mac Studio. And when I get that, I'll be back up to like 60 frames, 1080, because I'm only at like 30 frames a second, and I want to be way more high res. So that's it. Jermaine, thank you for submitting. Jermaine Dean, everybody. Well done. So, this is Salim. Salim says, it's good to have these assignments, but I hate them, being on camera. Let's see. So, oh my goodness, this guy shaved and everything. Holy moly. Salim is in my he's in not even my master. He's in my one-on-one. Salim is with me. I get time with Salim every month. So I'm very anxious to hear what Salim has to say.
Hello, Internet. My name is Salim, but you can call me Miles. And on this video, I'm going to talk to you about 3 things. The first is who Steve Carty is, what did he do for me, and where to go next. So, first, who he is. Well, he's a working pro in the industry that has like a side hustle, which is his YouTube channel, Carty Community. Or the Carty method, actually. And so, what did he do for me? Well, when I first started photography around a year ago, I took pictures and they were shitty. So I went on the internet and YouTube and all to watch for tutorials and stuff on how to improve and get better quality. This is how I found his YouTube channel. And then, well, it was kind of like a light bulb moment for me. Why? Because he's still in the industry, which is not a lot of photographer or a lot of YouTuber or channels that revolve around photos. Their main source of income is usually YouTube. Well, his isn't. And so that gives him 2 advantages. The first is he knows the current industry trends and standards. And this is a big help for any creative process. Why? Because in all the creative process I've seen and all the tutorials I've watched and all of my creative journey, it's always the same, no matter the industry. Art schools, they give you network, yes, but they're really expensive and you might not actually be hireable afterwards. So what all the working pros are actually saying, even those that went to art school, is actually this. Find someone that is currently working in the industry that you want, get help from him or her, and this is how you get into it. Why? Because it will teach you stuff that art schools don't know or don't want to, maybe. It's way cheaper, it's one-on-one, or it's like group thing, and it's easier. And now where to go next? Well, if you're really serious about your photography journey, you should really go check his channel or his website, the Carty method, which is where we all hang and where we post our assignments, because we have weekly assignments, like this video, for instance. If you are maybe more a beginner level, then you can watch my channel, Miles Prod, where I'll teach you like the basics of video, photography, and editing. And also, yeah, I will document my journey into going pro.
Yo, Mandem, chew a plug in there at the end. Yo, Salim, this guy has come so far, man. You don't understand these transformations. These people who, like, even on a Zoom conversation, like his presentation, his set, everything about everything about Salim, everything. And he's been with me for like 7 months. I get time with him one-on-one. He doesn't bullshit, eh? And we have like real growth every single time. We're now talking about luxury brands and like boutique hotels and like insane offers. Like watching his mindset just go like this. It's artful. It's artful. And also, again, it takes the right kind of person in order for this to work. You know what I mean? It takes the right kind of person. You have to be like really committed. Like, you're going to do this. I don't want to say like by any means necessary, because I don't want you robbing, stealing, doing anything against God or the law, you know, but you really have to like do. If that makes any sense. You really have to do. And Salim, like, I give him impossible tasks, and he just does it. And it's like, Carty, like, oh my God, like he talks about it after he does it, but I give him impossible tasks. He does them, and then he's like, okay, can we talk about what I just did? Like, he's doing this massive shoot for this luxury brand, and it's like, yeah, it's here. It's not here. It's here. It starts here. And like, as soon as I learned that, oh my God, the kind of money that you can make is insanity. It's insanity. And just wait till my next masterclass. Those who are in my Pro Accelerator Sunday's masterclass, I have goosebumps. I'm so excited about this information that I'm about to share. I'm like going insane. It's got to be Sunday Faster. Yo, good for you, Salim. That was an absolute banger. That is Salim El Madani. Let's go, Salim. Well done. This is Sean Kwitecki. I'm feeling actually much better since the accident with a clear head, but here's my redo. I only had my iPhone 14 Max. This is my second time trying video. Made with the native camera app. So, whoa, the audio. This is this is the thing. Like, you realize, like, the audio levels is like when you're not thinking about it. Imagine this. Like, I have pretty level audio, but anything that you hear that's way high or way low, it just tells you like that's another thing that we have to think about when we're making video. So I've dropped Sean's audio considerably. Let's see if we can get this back from the beginning. All right.
Hello, all you wonderful people out there. My name is Sean Kwitecki. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba. And
sorry, guys, I forgot to share. Hey, I forgot to share.
35.
1 second here. Oh, I forgot to share.
Hello, all you wonderful people out there. My name is Sean Kwitecki. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba. And I have been an amateur photographer for 35 plus years. My first camera was a Minolta X700. And then time went by, I went over to digital. I got a Canon T1i. Up until about 6 months ago, I always took pictures. Now, I was getting bored with photography because I never thought about being a professional photographer. I purchased my first iPhone.
These native videos, I think, have a buffer thing that is a factor. It's a factor, the buffer. So we're gonna do a little restart, like a little refresh on this page. I think it's definitely the buffer. Let's get back to Sean Kwitecki. I think we were right about here. Oh, and then now nothing. Okay, apologies. Again, we asked for Senja to be the delivery system. Not everybody managed to follow the instructions. I really do try to be hyper specific with the where, the how, the why, and the what to do. The whole idea is to now record this video on your phone and then submit it using the Senja link. Because these ones that are just here natively inside my community, I can't really do anything with, other than download them and manually upload them myself, which seems weird. I'm going to try this one more time here. Sean Kwitecki. Yeah, this Sean, it looks like it's a dud as far as us being able to play the rest of this video. But there's a couple of like, couple of quick things that you can watch for. Let me try this one more time. Here we
Hello,
go.
all you wonderful.
Let's see
Canon
if we can get in
T1i.
this. Let's see if we can get in here. There we go.
Up until about 6 months ago, I always took pictures. Now, I was getting bored with photography because I never thought about being a professional photographer. I purchased my first iPhone about 8 years ago and put my Canon DSLR in the closet to gather dust. And I never took photography seriously. But don't get me wrong, I love photography. You know, it's my passion. When I came across a YouTube video made by a man named Carty, that's Steve Carty, my whole passion for this hobby was renewed and lit a fire inside of me. Steve Carty has taught so many people that anybody can take pictures, and that's what I was doing. But a professional photographer makes photos. In the last 6 months of watching Mr. Carty review other photographers' photos, critique them, has taught me more than I have learned in 35 years. So my goal is to make Steve Carty proud of me like he is of other amazing photographers that he has produced time and time again. So if you love photography like I do, look up Steve Carty and join his wonderful, amazing community, Carty Method community. Trust me, you will not be sorry. Good day, everybody.
Let's go, Sean Kwitecki. Thank you so much, Sean. I mean, these heartfelt outpours are like, I mean, oh my God. They're so like, it's beautiful. That's why I'm hiding my eyes so you guys don't see me tearing up. I don't know, man. What do I say? It's like, thank you, Mr. Kwitecki. Thank you. And understand that this whole thing, this whole photography journey, it's something that it's a long road and there's no turning back. And you get better every single time you pick up your camera. You actually get better every single time if you shoot with intention. And that's what I try to do. I try to help people shoot with a different level of intention. And I spot talent. I like to think that I'm pretty good at spotting talent. I can pluck a photographer like and be like, I'm going to turn this guy into a destroyer. I'm going to turn this girl into a dominator. I just get great pleasure from seeing people's success and also seeing people make a living from their own talent without a boss, without a job, without a 9-to-5, like enabling people to literally like be free to be like, no, thank you. I don't shoot stuff like that. Oh, you? Yeah, for sure. I'd happily do that. No, I don't do that. No, I don't do that. That? Yeah, I do that. And having so many opportunities just swirling around. Like the average photographer would shit a brick if you saw how much money I say no to every month. How much money? Is it, nah, dude, I don't do that. No, I don't do that. What? No. Jason is like, who's my assistant, by proxy, just because he's talented and I've been training him for 7 years. So Jason is like, you want me? You can't have me. But you can have Jason. You can have Carty light. You can have me. It's almost as good as me, but not quite. Almost. But you can have Jason. And like, he makes a couple $1,000 a month just by proxy, by being my assistant. And it's like, but also then he's representing me when I recommend him. So then now he goes 100 times over for over delivering the people that I send to him. And then that just now propels him into a whole new level. Like, it's quite artful. Small things, Sean, the dust on the dog hair cat lint on the shirt is very distracting. And believe me, I wear black every day, but look, like, because we're dealing with 4K. we're literally dealing with 4K. So you see every, like, I need a haircut. You see every, like, my beard needs a brush. You see every, like, I had this piece of dust on my shoulder that whole podcast. I didn't notice until after. Like you kind of, like, that's part of it. But in preparation, when we do these things, it can't be just, I'm just going to put the camera on film. I mean, it's good because that shows like a, I'm going to do this, which is important. We all have to have that. I get in my head sometimes because, like, you have to understand, like, look at the level of detail just behind me. That little pink little thing, that accent, that's chromey, that, like, is really just a piggy bank rabbit. And then my brownie camera forgot to turn the light on today. Watch just the difference of this little accent that I do with this set. Just that little accent. You see the difference? You see how that now is like, ooh, yeah, I see that. And then how that backlight, like, it's chromey off that after, and it puts out those little blah, blah, blah. And obviously the neon and the subliminal good vibes, which tells you if you're here, this is a place of good vibes. Don't bring me any bad vibes in chat. Don't bring me, because my mods will kill you. And that Keith Haring chair, like, just small little details. You guys remember what my old set was? And it's like these things, like this little, my little clock here, my La Metric, my guardian angel, my running shoe collection that you see behind, like, oh, that print, which wasn't that a different print last time? Don't you remember that was a different print? But yeah, I changed the print. Didn't even talk about it because I'm giving you all these different things while you're looking at me for your eyes to dart around, like to see the monitor behind me, which is showing you some stuff, and the neon and this little plant. Yes, it's real. It's a whale fin, real soil. Like, I'm in a war for your attention. I am literally in a war for your attention, and I'm trying to give you free information. Do you understand how painful that is? Like, trying to give free information, and I'm also trying to not, like, have you be distracted by your phone, be distracted by your wife calling or your boyfriend, or, like, trying to get you to just focus on the power of a testimonial. And imagine if you had this for your business. Just imagine if you had people pouring out their hearts saying, Steve Carty, oh my God, this guy has changed my life. Like, imagine if you had that, people talking about your photography and working with you. Why are you not leveraging social proof? Social proof? What happens when you go on Amazon? You're like, ooh, that's 1 star. Not buying from that place. And then you go, oh, 5 stars. Okay, I'm going to buy from there. It's the same product. Same product. Different 5-star rating, 1-star rating. Obviously, it's not the same product because that product is a 1-star rating. It doesn't have happy people. This is a 5-star rating. Happy people. One photography coach, another photography coach. 1-star rating, 5-star rating. People making videos emphatically talking about it. What do you think's the difference? And why are you not leveraging social proof? Well, I don't like social media. It's like, okay, just know that the people who are learning social media, learning how to be in front of the camera, learning how to capture attention, we're in a war for attention. And literally, I don't care about 1 million subscribers. I don't need them. I care about only the people who find me. That's it. Only the people who care to listen. That's it. And only the people who want to change their current reality. That's it. I don't need to talk to anybody else. And if that means my videos get 3 views, but 3 people, I get a testimonial like this, I don't care. That's it. Job done. Job done. 3 lives changed. Better than no lives changed. How many lives are you changing with your content? This isn't a dig. This is saying you can change lives with the solutions to the problems that your potential clients will face every day. I obsessed over your problem, the emerging, struggling, or underperforming photographer. I obsessed over your problem, obsessed so much so that I created a how-to guide. That's it. I just made one. This is what you do. You want to be a pro? This is what you do. You want to see some other pros that I've made? Look at them. Here's Corey. Here's Javier. Here's Wade. Here's Miguel. Here's like Jesse. Here's like a list of them. So I'm incredibly passionate about this. But also, I'm not for everybody. I will attract as many people as I repel. And I'm going to say this. Good. Because I don't need those people around me. I don't need those people. I don't need people who don't A, believe in themselves, or B, believe in what I'm doing here. Goodbye. Please get it out of the way so I can make room to help actually more people. Please. There's another thing. Curate your people. Curate the people you have around you. Curate the people who you have in your phone. Curate the people who you let text you. Curate the people who you're following on social media. The booty girls, the tattoo girls, like what value are they bringing you? Curate your feed so everything that you see is inspirational. Everything that you see teaches you something. Everybody that you follow is 10x what you're doing. 10x. If you just surround your eyes with that, and that's all you look at, and anybody that's not helping you on your photography journey, get them out of the way. That's it. Just do that, and you'll make the progress in 12 weeks that other people take a year to do. Simple. You guys can see I'm as serious as a heart attack. But again, it makes no difference whether people listen to me or not. It really doesn't. This is Marcus. Marcus Mack. This guy's got the best photography name in the game, guy. Marcus Mack. And again, I love seeing this. I love seeing that confetti, man. I love that shit. Let's see.
My name is Marcus Mack, and I'm currently in Steve Carty's Pro Accelerator group, and I'm looking to scale my business to 6 figures, and he's actually helping me do that. And how he's helping me do that is just all the information and the value that he's giving me. With that being said, think about your peer group, and you pick up somebody out of a crowd, and they happen to be a professional photographer, and that's exactly what you're trying to do. And so whenever you pick that person out, depending on who they are, they have all the information you need. Instead of going to watch 100 to 200 hours of YouTube videos to gain all the information that he already has for you, but it saves so much time with how I schedule my time and how I spend my time to grow my photography business and doing what actually works and not wasting the time on the things that don't work. At first, I was completely lost with no guidance, and going into his mentorship, he kind of set the standard for what my standard should be as a photographer. I've kind of added Carty to my peer group, and including his support system, I've added a couple of them to my peer group, and they're raising my standard, and they're also raising as well, and I have to keep up with them. And this has made my work grow from not even focused photos and the idea was just not there to excellent imitation. That's what he says. It's really starting to get to that level. And not only does the support system apply pressure on you, but it really come on, get it going, go. And he's there to really do that for you. And if you're wanting to scale your photography business, this is the way to go, and we're here for you. And join the community. You're welcome.
Let's go, Marcus Mack, baby. Marcus is another guy. Again, Marcus is 21 years old. You have to understand, Marcus is 21. And the progress with this kid and his understanding. I talked with Marcus. I talked with him today. And another thing about this accelerator is if you're really stuck, if you're really stuck, you're in my accelerator, just book a free consultation. I'll talk you down. I'll talk you off the fence. I'll talk you off the fence. And this kid, he needed some help today. And I just literally told him like it is. Marcus, this. Okay? Okay? And he's like, Carty, I got it. And seeing when like it clicks for him, seeing him use intelligent imitation, like the way that he talks about his business plan, and like Marcus is very cerebral. He's very much in his head all the time. Like so many of you might be. So many of the creatives that watch me, we're in our heads. We're shy. We're solitary. It's like you and your wife, or you on your own, or you and your partner, or you on your own, or you and your boyfriend or your husband, or you on your own. Like it's so much like that all the time. And it was like that for me. And the thing is, I'm going to cry. I hate this shit. I didn't know what to do either. As a 33-year pro, I didn't know what I should be doing on a day-to-day basis to move my needle as a 30-year pro, because this was like COVID. I didn't know what to do. And I've had to jumpstart my business so many times when I've allowed my ball to stop bouncing. I've allowed my momentum to stop. And then you have to start it all over again. And it happened every single year to me. Happened every year. And during COVID, I was just like, this stops now. And I tell people, to this day, it's kind of embarrassing, but to this day, it's not embarrassing. Fuck that. To this day, I watch 10 to 12 hours of YouTube every day. 10 to 12 hours. There's only 24 hours of the day. So basically, I want to paint a picture for you. I had to monetize a YouTube channel, okay? So I became obsessed about YouTube, obsessed. And in that obsession, I learned how to monetize a YouTube channel. So once that happened, then it was like, okay, so now I need to, like, Vicky asked me for coaching. So I'm like, okay, so I started helping. And then it was like, well, I need to make this more organized and more not random and liquid. It's like, no, it's got to be systemized. Like, this is how I do it. And like over the course of a year, I've systemized so many things. I learned something, I teach you the next week. So like learning the power of video, the reason that you're watching me is because I've learned how to be magnetic. That's it. I've learned how to be magnetic, and also I have information because I've been a pro for a bit, you know? I've been a pro for a bit. I've been up and down a bit, and I've been next to some pretty cool people and not messed up, you know? I got a reputation in this industry, and a good one, you know? So that side, like, I had a good reputation, but no money. And that had to, like, a great reputation, no bank account. So like I needed to balance that. And like, it took time. And because I experienced that, I bet you there's other photographers that experience that as well. I bet you there are. I bet you there's other like 10-year plus photographers, 20-year photographers, 30-year photographers. I bet you there's other photographers out there. I mean, the 30-year photographers are probably not watching YouTube, but I knew that there was other photographers out there that I could help. But I realized that it was the newer shooters that really gravitated to me. And in the beginning, I just helped new photographers wholeheartedly. But after a while, talking about apertures and shutter speeds, it started to make me go crazy. I'm sorry. It started to make me go crazy, like crazy. So I wanted to talk to more advanced photographers that were more aligned with the kind of stuff that I was doing and the research that I was doing at the moment. So I curbed my content to start talking to emerging pros, not just any photographer, an emerging pro, someone who's about to be a pro, someone who is a pro that's underperforming, or someone who's been a pro is a fucking about to go out of business. Those are the people I started to talk to. And once I'd curbed that, now I make content to help those people and I coach them. So that's the vibe. Marcus, I think you, my guy, sorry for the sidebar, you did a great job. And you need a YouTube channel like you need your next breath. I swear to God you do. And also, you have the time. You have the time, you have the location, you have the equipment, you have the camera, you have everything that you need, and you're handsome, you look great on camera. What are you waiting for? Start making content. We talked about it today. Start making content. Good for you, my guy. I'm proud of you, Marcus. That was Marcus Mack. Again, the best photography name in the industry, this guy. Marcus Mack. Thanks for participating, Marcus. And thank you for the review. This is Mike Howell. And Mike Howell is, Mike says, I'm moving to Chicago. Saturday is the final driving day. I wanted to get this in. Let's go. Mike did not use the Senja app. That means that there's a chance that we might buffer here again, which seems to be the norm. But that was okay. Mike has come such a long way.
My name's Mike Howell, and this week's assignment is to make a video and to talk about one of the great things, or one of the biggest things maybe, that we've learned from being on Steve Carty's Carty crew and watching his YouTube video, following his Substack, and the different things that he has available. I would say, for me, that biggest thing is definitely that Steve makes me think differently. He reviews photographs at such a high level. He sees so much in the photographs that an average person just glancing at a picture probably wouldn't pick up on. But what he sees with an editor's eye, and he sees it with the intention of helping, not of hurting, not of being critical for no reason, but of helping. And everything that I've seen him do has made me better. It's made me think. It's made me understand. It's made me grow in comprehension. And it's made me really want to make pictures and not just take pictures. So the number one thing that I get from Steve is a new way of thinking, a new way of looking both at other people's work and at looking at my work. And knowing that I have a lot to do, I joined his accelerator class, and my goal is to get better under his tutelage and just be a professional photographer at some point, making money and putting quality work into the world. So, I think you're a fool if you don't. I mean, I'm sorry, that's kind of blunt, but I really think you're a fool if you don't follow this man and learn from him and listen to what he has to say and really take his words to heart, take them as they're intended, take them as a lesson, and then be better yourself. So get on the Carty method on YouTube, follow it. He publishes 3 times a week, and get on his Substack, join the accelerator crew, join the photo submission team, get involved, get engaged, and be a better photographer. Steve will help you do that. Good luck to you. Thanks.
Mike, big Mike Howell. Holy shit, Mike. I don't even know who this guy is. Honestly, Mike, this guy, again, you took, again, Mike is an incredible communicator. He's an incredible communicator. He was a top commenter. The way that he would engage with me with my comments, Mike started, and how Mike became this with me is Mike started in my comments. He started being he would give the most thoughtful comments, and he would also help other people in my comments, and it attracted my attention, and I wanted to help. I brought Mike into my community and had a couple of conversations with him, and it's and then he took my accelerator. I mean, he took my my 30-day on camera challenge, and he downloaded every email, printed it, and turned it into like a 70-page booklet. I mean, that's what that course is. It's like one email a day, but I didn't know it was 70 pages. Like, it's pretty cool. And the way that he emphatically is like, yo, if you don't do this, like, what's wrong with you? Like, he learned about inflection and just seeing how more natural. I mean, again, this is his third video, but seeing how much more natural the location you chose, like shooting it just casually on your iPhone, 1 or 2 takes, like no edit, like just off the dome. Hey, by the way, let me just talk a little bit about why you need to know Mike Howell, you know, and just went. And like, it came so like, and a beautiful scene, nice to look at, non-distracting, good depth of field, like all of the right things, Mike. And you took time out of your day to do this for me. And for that, I thank you. But also your growth is palpable, Mike, like palpable. Like you're starting to articulate like me. You're starting to like bridge gaps the way that I do. Like, and also like I'm 54 on Wednesday, by the way. July 17th is my birthday. I might do a little surprise stream to be like, ooh. But honestly, Mike, who is an older gent, he has like this new life now. He has a new life. And some people think that their life is over when they hit 60, eh? But Mike has a veracity and a velocity, because now he knows exactly what he needs to do. Exactly what he needs to do. He's moving to Chicago. He's moving into a bigger market because there's more work there. Like, this is all his own decisions that he's made since being a part of this whole thing. So, Mike, kudos to you. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you, my guy. This is a definite banger. And again, no pretense, no ego, no, like, you're not selling. You're just giving information and giving it in a super compassionate, compelling way. So kudos to you, Mike. You did a great job. Holy shit. You guys make this, you make it incredible. Incredible. Like, and why I do this is I do it because I see results. It's the end of the conversation. I do it because I see results. I do it because I see results. And when I see results, I want to do it more, because then I see more results. By the way, Paige, I didn't acknowledge the fact that you gave me $2 and asked me to teach you lighting. I did see that, Paige. Sometimes when I get on a flow, I kind of forget. But you did see your alert right here, Paige. And I'm giving you your smoke right now because I want you to not think that I missed that. Thank you. And I will teach you about lighting. I'll teach you for free. Just watch. There's a video in my playlist. It's called Legendary Hacks That Pros Use in Studio. There's another one called 2 Simple Ways to Flatter with One Light. They're both in my Making Pictures playlist. And if you're in Toronto, you can meet me in person one day and take one of my lighting workshops. All right. This is Mats Carlson. A new experience, not comfortable hearing or seeing myself, but haha, here it is. This is Mats Carlson going beyond the call of duty. Let's go, Mats. I'm very happy to see you in person finally.
My name is Mats Carlson. I will share with you a tip on a top-notch creator on YouTube, Steve Carty. I found Steve Carty just a few months ago just scrolling YouTube for content, and I was hooked instantly. This guy added the business aspect of photography, having more than 30 years of experience in the business. I get so much valuable information on what to expect from the business, and also what the business will expect from me. Customer focus and the focus on your own journey, all through the Carty method. I started submitting photos quite recently after months of just viewing other photographers' work, and I get so much quality feedback on my work. It's really a game changer for me and my development in the craft of making photos. So I will highly recommend you starting by viewing Steve Carty on YouTube and I'm pretty sure you will end up in his community submitting photos yourself. It's actually a no-brainer. You should go there. It's good. It's very good.
Mats, I love this guy. Like, I just love this shot. This shot, that it's personal, it's warm. Look at the color tone throughout this, how it has a very warm tone. Everything is complementary. The gray drapes, his outfit, like his glasses, how his hair matches, the glasses match. Like, this is just so pleasing to look at, Mats. Again, you're another creator. Like, we need to all be doing this at the highest level. Don't make it so I'm the only one on YouTube that's doing this with this new perspective. Like, let's build an army of creators that are all trying to change people's perspective, change people's mindset when it comes to this craft. Mats, this was fantastic. Like, an absolute 11. An absolute 11. It was so clear and concise. You did it in 90 seconds, and you convinced me that I'm actually a pretty okay guy. So thank you, man. This, like, really great. I'm telling you, video is a weapon, and you need to be like asking your customers, your clients, to give you this social proof. And you also need to be creating these environments where you're creating these transformations where they just need to tell somebody, and then you send them that Senja link so they have a place to give you that testimonial. It's kind of a no-brainer. Mats, this is so great, man. Thank you so much. This is crazy. You guys with me still? By the way, this podcast is brought to you by Indie. I haven't talked about Indie lately, but Indie is your go-to for managing your entire freelance business. All he needs to do literally is just go to weareindie.com, go to the app, log in, and you can make not only invoices, but there's these project portals. So imagine if you're doing a job, you actually start with the whole overview. You can chat with your customers. You can add collaborators. You can add the requirements. You can create a statement of work and an agreement. And when it comes to the agreements or the contracts, you just click new proposal. It opens all of these different proposal types. Imagine you're trying to do a video production. You're trying to do a photography proposal. It's just right here. You literally, it's right here. All you need to do is grab one of these pre-made proposals. Imagine you want to shoot a brand ambassador. Pop up the brand ambassador proposal and it populates for you. Literally. Like, it populates the whole thing, and it's written in such a way that is going to close deals. This is all pre-made in Indie. With my offer code, you get 35% off your first year, which literally, if you pay monthly, it works out to be about $7.80 a month. And if you buy the year in advance, you get it for $5.40. So look at this. New contract, click contract. What kind of a contract do you need? Well, I need a contract for photography, or I need a contract, like whatever type of contract you need. If you're a wedding video or a wedding photographer, pop open the wedding photography agreement, and the agreement is right here. It's pre-made, and all you need to do is go through and adjust your, this is all legally binding. Indie used lawyers to literally put this stuff together. In this client portal, it takes you from overview to chatting with your customer, to adding collaborators and putting the requirements, making your proposal, creating your agreement. And then when it's time to make the invoice, you just make the invoice. Like, it's all right here. It's like one of the most simple ways that you can blow up your businesses. You can invoice people right here. They can pay you right within the app. It's all, you also get to share your files with your clients. So literally, you share your files right here. No more Google Drive. You can just share your work here. They can download them, and they can actually make notes on everything. If you have specific forms like briefs or quotes or anything like that, you can do that all here. All your invoices, everything is here. and the task manager, where you actually get to visually see every project that you're working on, stuff that you have to do, stuff that's in progress, and stuff that's done. And everything gets tagged and cross-referenced all through the site. It's actually totally sick. All you need to do is go to weareindie.com/Steve Carty. The link is in the description. 35% off with my offer code. Thank you, Indy, for supporting this podcast. And again, I say no to everybody. I say no to everybody who wanted to sponsor this, because I get people asking me literally every week, no. Do I want to review this? No. Do I want to read it? No. I'm hyper-focused. And I was interested in this because it's a business tool. And I looked through and I'm like, this is something that'll actually make me money. Let me try it. And now I have so many of my people on there. Make sure you join Indy. The link is in the video description. All right, let's look at our next. Testy. That was Mats Carlson who did that last one. Thank you. All right, let's get into, hello, there they are. Doyle Daniels, Doyle. So Doyle says, talking to cameras a lot harder than I thought. Ha, you think, eh? Let's go. So, he ended up cutting his outro to keep it to under 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes, 30 seconds. He was stressed that he went over, but it's all good.
Hi, my name is Doyle Dan.
So Doyle, good to see you in person, my guy. Let's go, Doyle. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Doyle Daniels, and I just wanted to take a quick minute to tell you about a YouTube channel called the Carty Method, or Steve Carty. I'm not exactly sure what the YouTube channel is called. I probably should have looked that up before I started this video, but it has completely taken my love for photography as a hobbyist and given me the insight on how to potentially make that career if that's what I decide to do. Photography's always been something that I love. It's always been something that I've gravitated towards. It just is like a freeing pastime and hobby for me. And I've always loved just capturing little moments of my life or moments of my day-to-day experience with friends, family, or whatever. And that's great. And that's, something that you can do with a camera. But after stumbling upon this channel, and I've literally watched YouTube photography channels for years, and there's tons of great ones, but really most of them just walk you through those situations I just told you about. A day in the life, hanging out with friends and family, people's vacations, gear reviews, and that stuff's fine, but the Carty Method teaches you not only how to pursue photography full-time as a career, but also the steps you need to take from capturing moments around you to creating and developing images purposefully, making photos, making photographic moments, making photographic decisions, how to properly shoot for editorial situations or for specific jobs, how to develop a niche in the photography world and how to grow in that niche, how to become exceptional at the things that you focus and you specifically want to develop. He doesn't just teach you that those things exist, he teaches you how to go after those things, and that's been pretty amazing so far, honestly. I know that he has many more tools available that I haven't utilized yet, and I intend to. Right now I've just kind of brushed in the membership level and the critique level, and that's been great so far, just learning things about the industry, learning things about taking a hobby and a passion of mine and pursuing it professionally, but not only that, intentionally developing those skills and going out, making a photo, and then showing that photo to someone who doesn't know you and doesn't care that you love that photo and doesn't care about your feelings necessarily. I mean, he does, like, he's not heartless or anything, but he wants you to know what's wrong with it more than how you feel about the photo, which you're not going to get from the people around you. You show pictures to friends and family, they're like, it's great, I love it, it's awesome. But you show a photo to a professional who's there to critique that work, and you signed up for that, and they're going to point out your flaws, and that's what Steve does, and that's been one of the more beneficial things for me. So I think you owe it to yourself if you want to take even your hobbyist pursuits of photography and improve them. I think you owe it to yourself to check out the channel, check out what he's doing, and see what tools can be helpful for you.
Doyle Daniels, let's go. Thank you, Doyle. Like, again, it's so good to see you in person. It's so good to see all of you in person. Everybody who made a testimonial for me, thank you. Like, it's great. And again, Doyle, the background noise, a little hard. It's hard because when you don't have like a shotgun, which is super isolated, a shotgun microphone like I have up here. I'm not using, this isn't connected, but this is a shotgun mic up here, which is directional. I use that sometimes when I'm on Zoom or when I make my videos. The audio, the background, when you're using just the speakerphone on your camera, it will catch all, or the speakerphone on your phone. In this case, I think it was on your phone that you shot this. When you're doing it that way, it's like it's just going to catch all noise, and you need it to catch just your voice. So this is a situation, AirPods, headphones plugged into the, like, just to like lower the background noise just a little bit. But overall, the shot is great. Everything that you had to say, like, Doyle, thank you. So dope. And thank you for finally putting yourself out there. And again, you're another one of those guys that, like, you watch so much YouTube. You watch so much YouTube, like, which means you should probably be on YouTube. Like, secretly, in watching so much YouTube, you're learning how to do it. You're learning how to be on the platform. And in watching me and seeing what made you gravitate towards me in the way that I do YouTube differently, it gives you permission to also do YouTube differently. Because I didn't want to do YouTube for such a long time because I didn't want to be grouped in with all the other photographers that I feel like that are on YouTube that are just hacks. I just didn't want to be grouped in with them. So therefore, don't be on YouTube. If you want help from me, you got to find me in person. And that's how it was for years. You got to find me in person. You got to be in my city and find me in person. And then it's like, I realize it's like I'm cutting off my nose to spite my face. It's like, no, I actually can go on YouTube and just do it differently. Do it the way that I would do it. And do it to nobody for 2 years and get no traction, but stay with it. And believe that eventually this is going to fly. And it did. And what if I quit before that mark where it started to fly? Like, what if I quit before, like so many people do? Then I would be, you guys wouldn't know me and I wouldn't be able to help you. So it's
Hi,
like,
my name is Doyle Daniels.
Like
I just wanted to take
it's like a stick-to-itness that we all have to have. Like, you can't quit right before it starts working, you know? See how many more of these we have. We are getting close to the end today. And again, we've been going for well over an hour and a half. So let's make it so we're not going, to 4 hours. All right. Our next. And by the way, Paige, you gave me super chats twice. Oh no, I just replayed that. All right. That was Doyle Daniels. So Vicky says, I finally submitted in the new community, and it's a video. This is Vicky. Vicky again was the first person that I helped one-on-one through my YouTube channel. Like, my first person who I did coaching with through my YouTube channel. How far Vicky has come in Vicky's been watching me for 3 years. For 3 years. For 2 years, she watched me and just submitted photos. And then she got good enough where she was making money and she could pay for coaching. And then she paid for coaching when it was $200. When it was $200 a month, Vicky paid. Now it's $500. So it's like Vicky got in early and now she's like, just watch Vicky. I haven't seen this yet, but I already know that she's just electric.
Hi, I'm Vicky. I'm from Northeast Pennsylvania. I'm a portrait.
Sorry, the audio is a bit hot. Let me just lower her mic just a little bit. We'll regulate that. We'll turn this up. We'll turn this down. All right.
I'm Vicky. I'm from Northeast Pennsylvania. I'm a portrait photographer and self-portrait photographer. I'm here to give my testimonial about how Carty has helped me when I've done his one-on-one mentoring and coaching, and also just watching it from his podcast. So the number one thing I thought of when Carty asked for this was confidence. When I first started watching Carty, I was not confident in my photos. I was confident, but not that confident. I was even less confident in my video skill. And I was even less confident than I was with video with my writing. But now I have a Substack. I make lots of videos, not a ton of long form, but I make a ton of videos that help me with my business and help my clients or my ideal clients understand who I am as a person and who they're getting as a photographer. And my photography confidence has skyrocketed. And my photography in general has gotten sharper, stronger, and more creative. And I've been able to like think outside the box. I've been able to create an amazing self-portrait series that I'm working on that will never end and gets me excited. And my portrait work has gotten stronger. So I have better work for my clients. And just now, basically overall, is my confidence. He has boosted my confidence. He has helped me strengthen my photography eye, and he's also helped me strengthen my video confidence now that I can like show my clients who I am and who they're getting, and I have so much content on there now. And I learned how to embrace the awkward, the silly, and all that within my video, within my photos, and within my writing. So because of Carty, I have branched out and gotten out of my comfort zone and gained 100,000% more confidence than I've ever had in my life, probably. And yeah, it's all thanks to his one-on-one mentorship. It's all thanks to his podcast. It's all thanks to his accelerator program. And thank you, Carty, for all that you've done for me and the community. And I'm excited what else I can learn and how else I can grow. And yeah, thank you, Carty. Have a good day, everybody.
Matt, thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Vicky, that was so good. So good. Like, honestly, like, again, the proof's in the pudding. What do I say? The proof's in the pudding. And I told you, I said, this was not the same person. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. This was not the same person. Like, that was around, hey, that's not the same person that was around last year. Like, like, evolution is not the word, because we don't evolve. Evolving means that you stay doing nothing and you miraculously get better. I got to tell you, if you don't clean your room, it's going to look like a shithole. If you don't wash your body, you're going to smell. Like, you actually have to work just to maintain zero. You got to work just to maintain your body weight. You got to work just to maintain zero. So the amount of work that it takes to get ahead, like, and Vicky was like, Vicky was just, she wasn't formed. She wasn't formed. She was like liquid. Like, we have many states. We have gassy when you're just talking blah, blah, blah. We have liquid where like you're all unshapen. And we have a solid, like a stone, like solid, like ice, like earth. Like, Vicky now, she's solid. She's got a great husband who supports her. Like, now you can't knock Vicky over. And she's got clients that love her because they know who she is. Like, they book her because of who she is. Where before, she kind of like, it was like her personality was conflicting with her photography. Can you imagine that? Like, her personality was conflicting with what she was trying to do. Like, she was getting in her own way, and it just wasn't reading. And it completely turned everything that Vicky saw as a problem into a feature. Everything that Vicky saw as a problem with herself, with her confidence, with her work, we turned into a feature. We made her quirky. We made her more quirky. We made her extroverted. Like, Vicky wasn't extroverted. Like, she was, but just with her friends. She wasn't extroverted, like, in public. Flip that. Like, pretend there's no camera. Pretend there's nobody watching. And Vicky lives her life like she doesn't care who's watching. And it's artful. It's literally high art. It's high art. And it's the highest level of what you can be as a person, where you do what you like. You do only what you like. You have people who you love, and you do, like, people that love you, and you have clients that you make happy, that are so happy that you're exactly who you are. Like, that's what we got. And I helped Vicky find that with herself. So Vicky, holy shit. Like, it makes me, I'm not crying today. It's not happening. No, we're keeping it. We're keeping it gully. Keeping it gully. We have a few more to see, guys. Everybody who's been hanging out with me, thank you. I appreciate you staying the race, staying the course. We got, I think 2 more. Romeo Fowler says, here's my testimony. Romeo is a road bike rider. It's nice to see Romeo.
Hey.
Whoa, the volume. Good to see Romeo out on a bike. Let me just lower this volume. We go bigger. Let me bring this back to the beginning and bring this down to you. All right, Romeo.
Hey. Yo, what up, family? Much blessings and love. First of all, hey, all glory be to God. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now and be here today, you know. Steve, big up yourself, man. I love you, man. I want to share a little bit about my journey with my photography. I started my photography about 1.5 years ago. Went out, bought a camera, started searching the YouTube, you know, for information about photography, and found Steve, subscribed to his Substack, and the photo reviews and the masterclass, and you know, I was out here, guys, that don't have a clue about photography, and just out here taking pictures, and Steve was like, man, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing, yo? Yo, Steve light a fire under me, yo, and like, you know, yo, you need to get it together. And so, guys, I've been applying all that I've been learning to my photography from Steve, and since I've been doing that, my photography just went through the roof, you know, blown up. And so, yeah, you know, it has never been the same for me again. And there's so much happening for me right now. And yeah, listen, guys, let me take my glasses off right quick. Listen, you got to invest in yourself. You know what I mean? Everybody needs mentoring. You know, even the people who went on to do great things in life, they all had mentors. So people, look, reach out to Steve. Let him help you, you know. Get into the photo reviews, you know, the mentorships, you know. Do what you need to do, people, because at the end of the day, you're benefiting from it, and it's going to help you to get where you need to be, right? So, yeah, I had to take my glasses off, yo, because, you know, this stuff is real, man. This stuff is life-changing. So, people, do what you need to do to, you know, help, you know, invest in yourself, okay? I wish I could say more. That's all I have for now. As you can see, I'm in my attire. I was out cycling, and so, yeah, you know, listen, I am truly grateful. Much love, much blessings, and talk to you all later. Peace.
Romeo is a great shot. Like a great shot. The sunnies are fire, guy. What are you talking about with this nose bridge now that Oakley is doing? I saw these sunglasses at the Tour de France, my guy. You guy got them already. You got them already. Okay. Sean T, welcome to the crew, my guy. Thank you for becoming a member. Sean, I'm conjuring smoke for you. Sean, thank you for becoming a member, my guy. I appreciate you. I got my fan on, so the smoke is blowing a lot faster today because it is hella hot in here. Romeo, your progress, your confidence, I'm just getting started with you. And I know we all come up against obstacles, and you've overcome so many obstacles. You have a beautiful family. You have a beautiful support system. There's just a confidence, and the confidence you also have. So imagine you have a military background. You're a man of service. Like, there's military things that we can help. There's military clients that we can help. There's so, like, let me help you build your business. Let me help you. It's just like we're just juggling. We're flowing. And you're a man who can speak words. You can articulate well. You're handsome. Like, there's so many things that you got going for you that you have to lean into in order to make it, like, it's communication. That's it. Like, I have big plans for Mr. Romeo Fowler. Thank you, my guy. I'm very happy. This is a absolute banger. And again, it's like seeing you guys on video.
Hey,
This is
hey,
all
hey.
people who've never been on video in their life. Seeing people in video is beautiful. Beautiful. My brother says, here's my submissions. It's a little bit long. 5 whole minutes.
Hey y'all.
5 whole minutes. But you know, this is my actual brother. I can't. This is the reason that I'm a photographer is this guy. He's like my artistic inspiration. So this is my wisdom. I have to listen to my brother, although I teach him. He teaches me. It's called Each One Teach One. He might say that in this video. This is Big Brother Les.
Hey y'all. Leslie here from Opal Customs, aka Leslie Carty, Steve's big brother. Steve's been photographer forever and ever and ever. I can remember when we had our studio 30 odd years ago, his drive and dedication to his craft and his ability to keep going, keep improving, keep pushing. It's definitely paid off with his career for sure. It shows in his teaching, and it shows in his students' work. I've been watching Steve's progression since day one, I guess, and he's quite good at what he does. And the reason he is quite good at what he does is because he's put the time in, and he always strives to put out the best work. I think that's kind of been built into both of us, you know, strive to put out your best work and be happy with your work, and your customers will always be happy with your work. And don't undercut yourself. I mean, Steven's really taught me that when you're good at what you do, you deserve to get paid what you're worth. And the customers that don't want to pay you what you're worth, those are the customers that you want to avoid. So, I mean, maybe 2 customers a year I kind of get stuck with that are a bit of a pain, but overall I've kind of learned how to weed them out by asking the right questions right away. Talk about budget, talk about timelines, talk about expectations, explain that I do it correctly the first time, and explain that they're paying for my experience and my skill and my expertise in the industry. And that's kind of how you have to roll with anything you do. With my photography, Steven's kind of showed me to take it to that next level. I mean, my photography is mostly for me, but it's now become for my business, social media posts and videos for YouTube and such, just really trying to showcase my work and taking photographs that do that. So I take lots of pictures of the process of what I do. I have lots to choose from, and when it comes to posting and sharing my work, I have lots of choices because I've taken lots of pictures. You know, Steven's taught me to shoot through the picture, which means take lots, keep shooting until you get that shot. You know, might be 200 pictures, might be 100, might be 50, but if it's one and you don't got it, that moment is gone. So he's really taught me to take lots of pictures, and then you can go through and pick your best. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, watching the Carty crew over this last couple of years, I've really seen the improvement of a lot of the shooters, and that's because of my brother's dedication to helping. You know, a long time ago we we were involved in this thing called Each One Teach One, which means we've all been given a skill, and it's our obligation as artists to pass on that knowledge. So each one teach one. When I'm gone, that knowledge I can't take with me, but I can share it, and I think that's what Steven's doing with his channel. He doesn't really need to be doing what he's doing, but he's doing it because he's passionate about what he does, and he loves sharing his craft, and it's kind of giving back, for sure. So anyway, keep shooting, keep being creative. You'll get there. I'm there. I mean, I get to work on really cool cars. I get to choose what I want to do and what I don't want to do, and it's all about putting the time in, and once you put the time in, it's just easier to get paid what you're worth. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, Leslie at Opal, I'm proud of you, Stephen. Keep up the good work, man, and have a creative day, all.
Big brother.
Welcoming you in for some sweet tea.
Stop. Oh my goodness, my God. Stop with the autoplay. That's what happens sometimes with YouTube. I apologize. Holy shit. Leslie, Big Brother Les, thank you for recording that. I apologize for blowing out your ears, guys. Les, that, like, thank you, big bro. My brother, I can't go too deep, because I always cry when I talk about my big bro, because he's like been a soldier for me and a shield and kept me from getting killed so many times. This guy protected me from small all the way up, and it made it so I'm actually here. Literally, my brother is responsible for so much of this, and I thank you. Les, the progress that you've made, and you've always been my token, my guiding light, the art inspiration that I needed when I was young. And what you've taught me is you can make a living from what you want to do and not have a boss. And you always taught that to me, that you can make a living doing what you want to do. And we did that together. And you know, it's a big thing that we're doing here. I'm proud of you, and thank you for recording that. And I'm coming to Vancouver in November, so I'll see you then. Big brother Les, thank you. We have one more. Two more. This is Mike Morrison. Mikey, thank you for doing this. Mikey Morrison. Let's have a look, Mike.
Hey guys, Mike Morrison here. I'm an automotive photographer and wanted to learn more about the photography business, including magazine layouts, editorial style, and studio lighting. I found Steve Carty's content on YouTube and joined his free community that has hundreds of like-minded photographers with a diverse set of skills, from portraits to lifestyle, product photography, automotive, and more. Carty's photo reviews and community really help spike creativity. Just a short time after joining the Carty method, I started creating my own magazine concept, Cool Rides Magazine. This magazine will feature the thousands of classics, hot rods, show cars, motorcycles, racing, and automotive events in the Tampa Bay area. If you're looking to level up your photography skill set, check out thecartymethod.com. Hope to see you over here soon.
Mike Morrison, thank you so much, buddy. Mike, look at your set. Holy crap. And I mean, obviously you did like a bit of a screen share here, so you're including like the Carty method, like you're showing my browser. You got a crazy set. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I'm counting like 6 monitors, which is insane. A super wide shot, a very cool room. You mean, you got great light, a cool mic. I feel like the shot might be a bit wide, because you notice here, this is a 16mm lens, but you can see there's no bending. Like one thing that happens when you shoot wide angle is the lines start to converge. You can see what I mean here, where it feels like it's starting to fall in on the center and all your lines start to converge. Obviously this is a straight table, but it's bending around you this way. So my suggestion is just doing a tighter shot. That's just here. So we don't see the microphones. Maybe we see the Mustang Cup, this amazing microphone, your computer in the background, and some of this uplighting. Like, I think the shot needs to end right here. I would love to see what this shot looks like with a less wide lens. This looks a little GoPro-y, but the script was good. You're obviously delivering off the script and still getting used to like being on camera, but it's where we start. It's where we start. And once you get through that hump, do it again and do it again and do it again, and turn this online magazine that you're building into also a podcast. People would love to listen to a podcast about classic cars. Maybe you interview some classic car owners and it's an audio podcast, but maybe it's a video podcast as well. You know, so you can show the pictures of the cars and the stuff that you're talking about and the pictures that you've shot, and it becomes a photography car related podcast. And then you bring on our man Sean Thomas, who's a car photographer who watches here. You guys can talk about how you're both like elevating your car photography. Like, there's an idea there, and don't like dive into it. Like, I'm not saying don't dive into it. I'm saying don't let it go and dive into it. There's something really here. Mike Morrison, thank you so much. The progress that you've spent and experienced in the last couple of weeks has been pretty banging. And again, it's been a short time. So good for you. Good shit. I mean, all this praise, I don't want you guys to think that I'm just like an egomaniac and I just want like 2 hours of you guys telling me how awesome I am. That's not the whole point of this at all. Although every once in a while, it's nice to hear how I affect and how I help. But more so, it's for you to be on camera. It's an exercise for you to be on camera, and me telling you just to give me a testimonial is killing two birds with one stone. Don't think that they're all going to be testimonials. I'm going to be giving you other assignments where I'm asking you to explain your niche, or I'm asking you to explain how you bring value with your photography. Like these things which end up being elevator pitches, not really not really an elevator pitch as much as it is like someone asks you, hey, what kind of photography do you do? You have something cool and compelling to say, and it's cool to practice. Our last one of the day, guys, is from Stuart Fleck. Stuart Fleck. Stuart gave me a written and audio. I'm going to watch the audio because we've been a bit long in the tooth today. Stuart's from Southern Arizona. Stuart, thank you for submitting. And what a shot. Stuart, outside. Let's go. I love these creative ideas that you guys are using as far as where you're shooting these. I am going to be giving you an assignment for this week's assignment. It's going to be happening. And then we are going to be giving you we don't need to log into Atom. I'll fix Atom later, guys. I apologize. And then, yes, we are going to be talking about this week's assignment. All right, here we go. This is Stuart.
Hello, I'm Stuart Fleck. I'm a photographer based out of Southern Arizona. I'm also a photographer who wants to turn his love of photography into a business. That's what's brought me to Carty's community. When I found Carty online, I had never seen anything like what Carty had done. He talked about the business of photography. And in the past, the only things that I had seen for business of photography were building your followers on social media and utilizing gimmicks and old techniques that no longer worked. I found Carty and watched one video of him interviewing Fiona Clark, which is somebody I enjoy. But after that, I probably spent a week straight watching Carty videos. I learned about business, I learned about lighting, I learned about models, I learned about niching down, and coming to niching down, that's the biggest thing that I've learned. I need to niche down. Making photographs is something that I think that I can do. I think that that's what's needed in this area. I believe that people photography is where I need to niche down. It's an area where I need to become better at. The criticism that I received during the assignments, they're hard, make me mad sometimes, argue with the screen, but I go and I try to implement those things and see how they change my photographs. If you also are looking to be a photographer and change your love of photography into a business, make it into a business, I believe that Carty is the person that is online and at YouTube that can help us out the best.
Oh, Fleck, such a great little ad. Thank you for that, Stuart. Thank you. I mean, it's so nice, first of all, to see everybody, see everyone's faces. Everybody who made videos today, thank you. Everybody who made testimony videos, thank you. The one thing that I really, and thank you, Stuart, for making that video. It was a great shot. Your slates were a little slow. So you got to be a speed reader to read them come in and come out like that. They're a little slow in that case because it's just a little hit of information. What we like to do is we put the text overlay over top of it, like I do here, where I'm like, yeah, join here with the submissions. You still see me, and it doesn't feel as jarring as like cutting to black, pulling that thing in, and then it goes right back to it. So that I found like pulled me out of it a little bit, but again, you're new with making videos. I'm sure this is your first or second time ever being on camera. You only get better. Better do the reps on things that are inconsequential, like a testimonial for me, like inconsequential. Just like do the reps, get on camera. I have a 30-day challenge, which will make anybody amazing on camera. Mike Howell did my 30-day challenge, and believe me, Mike was like exactly how Stuart was before he did it, and now you see him and he's adjusting, and now he's over here, he's changing his shot, and he's talking a little bit different, and he's coming over here and he's finishing his point a little bit more, and it's off the dome. He knows exactly what he wants to say, and he knows exactly when to end it. And again, it's not jarry or shit. It's like he's just learning how to use it as a tool. It's just a tool. I have to tell you, the last thing I'm going to talk about before I give and today there is no video of the week. I really think that everybody, and this is why. Number one, if you submitted, thank you. You win video submission of the week. How's that? If you did one. I can't judge that because this isn't what we're really trying to do. I can give you small tweaks as far as how to make a video better, blah 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 bullshit. But what you did today, not only you helped me for sure by like pleading how I've helped you, it helps me greatly. But what you did was you kind of proved to yourself that being on video isn't that hard. Being on video isn't that hard. It's literally, if you saw what it looks like for me, like I'm in a room on my own talking to a camera. There's nobody here. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, once you're just okay with it, like being foolish, looking silly, like once you're just okay with it, you realize that it unlocks a certain thing. It unlocks something. I made a video where I had a helmet. I'm riding my bike. I have a helmet on for some of the video. And I'm just like, dude, I don't want to make a video with my helmet, but it's like, it's my top performing video. Because it shows you I'm a real person, you know? So to everybody who submitted today, you all get photo of the week. Although there is no photo of the week because it's a video, you all get best in show. Honestly, I mean, there's some true standouts. There were some true standouts, but I don't play favorites when you're in a situation where you're new with how many reps you've done. You haven't done many reps. The fact that you did this, you win. You've already won because it's the beginning of you literally like flipping the switch. I can be on video. It's not that hard. And imagine how amazing it's going to be for a sales tool. Imagine your clients are not going to be inclined to give you a video testimonial if they're not seeing you in video. Does that make sense? How can you ask your client to do a video testimonial if you haven't captivated them with video of you? You know? Will you make a video testimonial for me? Well, there's no video on your website. Yeah, I know, but like yours will be there. No, I'm not doing that for you. I'll write one. That's what you're going to get. But now you show a video of yourself on your about page talking about how emphatic and passionate you are about making this craft and blah, blah, blah. Then it becomes super easy for you to ask, hey, give me a video testimony. I'm going to use them. So what's the assignment? The assignment is simple. We're going back to the core. We're going back to the core of photography, and not just any photography, because I care not about just any photography. Please don't waste your time shooting nothing pictures. We are going back to a core image type. The hero image. If you do not know how to make a hero image, as if the hero image is the front page of a website, it's a cover of a magazine, it leads the billboard, it's a campaign image, it is a picture of a person, a place, or a thing, depending on what you're trying to sell. If you're doing real estate, your hero image is that house. The hero image of that house, that when that listing goes up, that hero image of that house is so insane that it sells before it goes on the market, because the desire that you created with that flick is just undeniable. You can do it with a portrait. You can shoot a hero image of your grandfather who's 83 and a half years old, doesn't even know photos are being taken of him, but you're like, hey, grandpa, and he looked at you and he gave you that shot, and you're like, that's my picture. Like, you can make a hero picture of a person, a place, or a thing. Look, I'm doing it with my Jordans. I'm putting them in a showcase. That's making my Jordans look like they are a hero. I can turn that running shoe and take a hero picture of a running shoe. So that is your challenge. And I am going to give you a little freedom. I'm going to give you a little freedom, because freedom is necessary sometimes. But you know, when I give you freedom, it means I'm giving you rope, enough rope that you can hang yourself, usually, for most. I'm going to give you a little freedom. Here's your freedom. This doesn't happen often, but here's your freedom. For your hero picture, you need to make a photo within your niche. So I don't want to see a hero picture. If you're a car photographer, don't shoot a boat. Shoot a car. If you're a landscape shooter, I don't know how you're making money at that, so we got to talk about that. But maybe you shoot products. Shoot a hero product. That does not mean Old Spice body wash from Shoppers Drug Mart. That does not mean Old Spice. That doesn't mean Dove soap. I'm talking a hero image, a product that if it's in your portfolio, oh my God. And if you're a portrait shooter, I don't want a portrait. I want the portrait that opens your portfolio. Like when you open your book and angels fly out and people are like, oh. People do like that when they look at the picture. Oh. That's the kind of photograph that I want you to make. A hero picture within your niche. A scroll stopper. This shall not be easy. This shall not be easy, because your bar and my bar for you might be like this. They might not be even. What you need to do is make it so I understand your work enough that I know exactly where your bar is, whether you've gone above your bar or met it. Because if you go below your bar, you know how I react. But you need to establish your bar. If you've never submitted to me and you're now a part of, and I also 10 spots. I'm going to say this. It's probably the last time I'm ever going to have to promote photo reviews, because they're going to be full. And I'm going to have the photographers that I do photo reviews for, and those are going to be the shooters that I do them for. And if you want to be able to get into that group, you're going to have to wait for one of these guys to die or stop having their photos reviewed. And check every day to hope that you can get in, because there's going to be a waiting list. Like, that's how it's going to be. It stops at 75. That's it. And we are right now, at last time I checked, I was at 59. And I don't have alerts, so I don't know how many people joined while I was doing this. Guys, I hope today brought you value. That is your assignment. Give me like 10 or 15 minutes, please, to like type up the assignment, have a little chill, because I've been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes. give me a chill. If I missed your assignment, it means that it wasn't in the assignment folder, but you still can make video reviews for me, video testimonials for me using the link that I posted. And if you want the link, ask me and I'll send it to you. Guys, I hope today brought you value. I'm tired of talking. I love you all. Expect members only streams. Ammon, what are you trying to go do this right in the middle of my outro, bro? What are you trying to do this in the middle of my outro now? Seriously, just go gifting subs, memberships right now, like at the end of the stream? Like, come on, Ammon. Thanks, buddy. I liked your video. And again, like, amazing, amazing. Thank you for gifting. Go back to my outro. This commercial-free stream is brought to you by the members of this channel. I swear to you, if you saw my ad dollars and you saw how little money I make from AdSense versus memberships, you would realize, wow, that $5 membership actually does help Carty a lot. And you'd be like, holy moly, Carty only made $328 from AdSense last month? Wow. I guess memberships really are important. You know me, I don't want to ever have commercials during this live stream. I don't want to. That's why I'm going to, for the next little while, be leaning hard on talking about memberships and getting you to sign up and give me $5 for this content, because I'm going to start putting masterclasses that are on my channel behind the membership wall. I'm going to be putting photo reviews behind a membership wall, because I don't like fence sitters. I'm tired of people sitting on the fence. I'm tired. So either decide to become a member or not. It's okay. Know that I got lots of free content for you. Just know that you're going to have to watch me live in order to catch all of these rants more often, because some of this stuff, after it ends, you're not going to be able to see it. I love you guys.